Well, hey, good morning, everyone. Ah, so where's Tiny?
We've lost him.
Yeah, you know what? Something about uh an appointment or something.
Yeah,
I mean,
he got his car fixed finally, so now he has to get it inspected.
inspected. I mean, come on. We haven't had to do that in years here.
No, not here either.
Well, hey, I guess that's West Virginia for you. So, hey, how's everybody doing, folks? Welcome to Where's Tiny? Normally we have talking with Tiny at this time, but I mean, hey, no, he had to go get the catalytic converter checked out and kick the tires and check the oil and all that fun stuff. So you know what? We're just going to keep the time slot warm and hopefully we will see Tiny here on Wednesday. Although we got some kind of a holiday coming up, which reminds me, somebody left this at my house. I was wondering if anybody can help me return it to sender. No? Okay, okay, well, thanks anyway. Thanks.
Yeah, put that on your head and slide down the chimney.
Okay, well, hey.
There you go.
Ho, ho, ho. Oh, man, we got people starting to come in here. Wish everybody a good morning. So, hey, let's start heading on down the chat and see how everybody is doing. So, first off, we have Dr. 55 Chevy saying hello to all. And to please hit that like button, it helps out the channel oh so much. So, yes, sir. Big thumbs up. Thank you, sir. And then, hey, we got a bass man here who's moderator over here. No channel member over here, but I mean, hey, I don't have
Yeah,
channel members. Talking about dueling scopes. What's this about, bass man?
we are going to do that Christmas night instead of an auction because we know some people have to travel and things like that. So we're gonna hold the auction off a week and just do a coin search. But there'll be three of us instead of
Mm-hmm.
just Tiny and I like we usually do it. Kevin will be searching too, and
Yeah,
we're gonna search
we'll be doing some noodling.
1939D nickels.
Philly, they're
Philly.
Phillies.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know the P on here looks like a D. I know,
Yeah,
I know.
that's what I was looking at it at a distance here, and it looked like a D.
Yeah, no, it's a
So,
Philly.
yep, a Philly. What's the F under that for? Is that the
Oh,
designer?
fine,
Huh?
fine condition.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the one I have says VF condition.
Oh, kept the best for you, huh?
No, I just two of them were VF and one of them was F.
Oh,
I didn't
okay.
look.
That's okay. I just like to find one of those Henning ones.
Hey, yep. We are going to be looking for Henning nickels. We're going to be looking for double dies. So we'll have out the scopes and we'll have out our scales, and we're going to try to look. We're going to noodle through some nickels. All right. So hey, ahoy there, David's doubloons. Good to see you, man. How's it going? Great seeing everybody. We have 12 people here in the chat. Hey, thumbs up, hit that likey. You gotta show YouTube who's boss. Mr. Coin Stuff I like saying good morning, friends. Great thumbnail as always, Bass Man.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, so he is our master of the Gimpy arts. And if you haven't seen it yet, go and check out the thumbnail for the dueling scopes, which the link is over there in the chat. You'll get a kick out of it. Very festive. Mr. Scott S. Morning, everyone. Good morning, sir. Good to see you. Hopefully, aren't all bogged down there in Indiana right now. Trying to stay warm here. Hey, gotta break out the soup and quackers. We got a lucky duck in the house. Hey, 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 it's the start of a great day. Happy holidays and Merry Christmas to everyone. Hope Santa's good to you. Yeah, Santa's been good to me. I mean, I got some good health. I got a good new hat here. I mean, hey, we're all in order here. How about you, best man?
Well, I'm here. I don't have a hat on.
Oh, come on. You normally have a ball cap on.
No, not me. I do when I'm fishing, but I don't wear one outside. My little brother.
See, you got one on your logo right there.
Oh, yeah, my logo's got one on because he's fishing. My little brother's worn a hat ever since. I mean, he was still in diapers, and he had a hat, and then you couldn't make him take it off.
Everybody's saying hello. Scott S. saying Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, one and all. So good to see everybody this morning. We got one of the channel members over on Tiny's channel. We got Mr. Bandit Jones saying hello to Bassman and Kevin. Good morning, sir. Good to see you. Yeah, I got Bandit there in the picture. Good dog. And now from the West Coast, we have Air Force Amy, Miss Amy Harrell. Saying hello, Kevin and Bassman. Good to see you. Man, I got everybody's items out this weekend, and oh my God, that was a lot of shipping. Don't ever let me get that far behind again. Bassman, get on that.
Yeah, we keep after you, huh? Well, I tell you that I saw the list. That was a big list of people to send.
Oh yeah, I want to say there were 18 packages that went out. And hopefully everybody should be getting them relatively soon. A lot of them went out priority. So hopefully you should be seeing your items shortly. Coin stuff I like. You should each weigh your rolls before opening them, hinting for a henning. Good idea. Try to get an idea of how much each of them weigh and try to get a baseline on that.
Yeah.
Kind of like what a lot of guys are doing now to try to see if they have any early indications of silver in their $50 rolls. Okay, and I know why Santa wears this hat, because it is warm. It is a very warm hat. So, you know what? No good place to hang it, so you know what? We'll just hang it here.
There you go. Santa vacuum.
Yeah, good use of the vacuum.
Yep.
A hat stand. Gotta love it.
Yeah. Could hang a coat on it or a hat. They're good for that.
Yeah. All right. Everybody's saying good morning to each other. Good to see you. Good to see you. We got Mr. AZ Coin saying good morning. Coin's making sense. Good morning, sir. Great to see you. A little early out there for you. Normally don't see you until the afternoon, man. But good to see you. continuing. Everybody saying their hellos, and hey, Invisible River Ranch, good to see you, man. And you know what? That cat has me catatonic. I mean, it just stares into your soul, you know?
Yeah, he's got the stare going.
Yeah, they got those bright blue eyes. I mean, they're just
Mhm.
glaring at you. All right. So hey, let's see here. AZ. Kevin, I got 5 strap of uncirculated star notes consecutive for Christmas. Nice. Oh, so yeah, those star notes are coming to an end here pretty soon.
Mhm.
And no, I know people have been really getting on hoarding them. So uh no, good on you, man. Yeah, those star notes have been tough to find, and actually, I have folks over here that have been asking me about them, and yeah, uh, just not seeing them near as much anymore. Uh, yeah, we getting going early out here today. Yes, sir. We're getting a move on. Hey, Red Silva. Good morning. Talking to Amy Harrell. We'll get a dozen days from my
He's
block
talking
having
about
20. Oh, what?
eggs.
Oh, man.
They didn't have any eggs at Costco, she said.
Well, you know what? I'm sure we can find you some eggs. Looks like Red Silver's got something there for you.
Yeah, really.
Although I think those are for incubating.
My little brother used to work at we called it the egg factory,
Mm.
but he collected the eggs that the chickens laid there, and he'd bring like a flat of them things home.
Mm.
So they they had to they had a place where they had to put the eggs, if they were cracked or messed up or had a hole.
Oh, yeah.
He said you couldn't even get near that dumpster. He said it stunk something fierce. Sitting out in the sun. Ooh.
Ugh. Yeah, I can only imagine the smell. Scott S. chiming in saying that his neighbor used to give us free eggs all the time. I don't know what happened, but they haven't given us any in a few months. Oh, yeah, that's good neighbors. Hey,
Now, my neighbor used to give us a few once in a while when she was alive, and her chickens just all of a sudden quit laying,
mm.
so they got rid of them.
Well, I remember the neighborhood kids used to give us eggs all the time, but we would just have to clean them up.
Yeah, just have to wipe them off the windows.
Yep.
Yeah, you can always get enough eggs and toilet paper right at
Oh, Halloween
Halloween.
time, yeah.
Yeah.
Invisible River Ranch is a wild Asian leopard Bengal cat. Wow. As I said, I swear it stares into you. Here, let me.
Well, the fact that the picture can't move helps, but
Oh yeah.
like I say, it reminds me of that cat on that commercial on TV that his eyes get big.
I mean, yeah,
There he
there it
is.
is. But I mean, yeah, that is
Yeah, I thought
just
it was a Siamese from the little picture, but that's not a Siamese.
no wild Asian leopard Bengal.
Okay.
Very cool. All right. back to the bubbles. Where are we?
That's what happened to those chickens, Bandit. The neighbors let chickens stop laying eggs, and we started eating chicken and dumplings.
Well, hey, if you can't get them scrambled, you get them
Yeah,
with
boiled.
dumplings. All right, coin stuff I like. Get the 2026 package. I have not yet. I need to go over to the post office today. It's on my to-do list right after the stream. So, and yeah, Invisible River Ranch is talking about how he loves going to Costco, and you know what? I have Sam's Club in my area, so that's when I get out to. You got Sam's Club, you got Walmart, and they're in the same parking lot. So you know Sam Walton's getting everybody's money in this area.
Yeah. I can't believe they're having that much trouble getting the eggs, but I guess they're this close to a holiday, everybody picks them up.
Yeah. Very true, very true. Still everybody's saying morning. Had chickens in Florida. It was nice to have eggs. Oh yeah. But the mess. You know, my cousin actually has a couple of chickens out in a coop in her backyard. And they love the fresh eggs, but I mean, taking care of them, that's a real chore.
Yeah.
Problem is, it was crowded at Costco. You know what? Hey, 'tis the season. You know what? Costco and Walmart, they're always congested and busy. I mean, you get those discount clubs, and they just bring in a lot of folks. So, and what really suffers is when you go to check out.
Yeah.
Then you're waiting and waiting.
Yeah.
And waiting.
I know our Walmart had gotten to the point, I hadn't been in it in months, but it had gotten to the point where they were mostly those self-checkout things.
Yeah.
And I hate that.
Yeah. And you see now some of them are actually taking out some of those self-checkouts and putting registers back in now. It's backfiring on them.
I wouldn't mind doing it. I wouldn't mind doing it if I had a few things or something and wanted to, help them with, keeping the lines down or whatever.
Well, yeah.
But to just shut off all the registers and say you got to go over and do that, I didn't care for that.
It's like, I don't work for you.
Yeah.
You're making me scan the items. You're making me bag it. I mean,
that's what sit there and watch people stealing it.
That's what the bagger's for.
Yeah, you can sit there and watch people stealing stuff left and right.
Exactly. You're just opening yourself up for loss.
Yeah.
And yeah, they make people when they set up those registers, they have one cashier there for like 6 or 8 registers.
Right.
Some of those big ones, I mean, they have like 16 of them there.
Yeah. Ours,
if they only have
how many.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
If they only have one attendant there, I mean, there's no way that they can keep an eye on everything.
Right. Yeah, ours, I don't know how many they had in the little square area over there that you went in one end and out the other, and they had a bunch of them in there. And there was one woman standing there letting them in. When a machine would empty, she'd say, "Go in." Yep. And she couldn't watch everybody.
No. Especially if she's off helping another customer. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Everything else is fair game, unfortunately.
Right.
I mean, I used to work on those self-checkout machines back in the day. And I mean, back in their infancy, back around 2002, and yeah, the U scans that I worked on, yeah, there were 4 registers and there was an attendant there. And actually, at the very beginning, they had 2 attendants there
Mhm.
for 4 registers. And they
Well,
were only meant for small orders.
they're doing it so that they don't have to pay people to stand up there at the registers. I mean, yeah, sure, they say they're doing it to keep you from having long lines, but that's not stopping the long lines. What's making the long lines is you don't have enough checkers. You
Exactly.
know, you can't get people to check
And
or
see,
won't
that's
pay them.
why, yeah, a lot of folks are going to the stores where they don't have all of that, all those registers
Hmm.
uh, being automated. You got, I mean, yeah, Walmart, they only have 4 lanes now at my store. I go to Kroger, they have 10 regular lanes plus the
Hmm.
U scans.
Yeah,
And they don't even open up all the U scans all the time.
yeah.
They always have registers manned. And that's perfect. That that's the way it should be.
And I know
Either
Walmart
that or
got at
I'm an
least,
old fuddy duddy, and you know
yeah.
what? That could be too.
I know it you know, they're not got people to run the registers, but it ain't like they're taking those people and putting them in the store to help you. Man, you walk around the Walmart that's out here by us, or that's closest to us. It might as well be running itself because the only person you do see is the one standing there by the self checkout line in case you need help.
Actually, you know what? I've talked with some of the folks at my local store. They took the cashiers and they put them on those. You know how everybody's doing the online ordering, and they
Yeah.
have, yeah, the cashiers are walking around picking items off the shelves for the
Hmm.
online
Hmm.
ordering.
Yeah, that's probably true.
So I mean, yeah, those jobs are just not as apparent as they used to be. They're not on the front line as much as they used to be.
Yeah, they come out and bring them out to your car and put them in and diddle around for they take a long time. That takes a lot more than just having people with the registers.
Oh yeah,
But
I mean, yeah, they're out there shopping it for you.
but they had to start it because of COVID, so they just kept it going.
Yep. Always a line for them chicken back takeaway food. Oh, yeah, I don't say if oh, chicken bake. David DeBloom, coins making sense. Are you going to the fun show in January? I will not be able to make it. Oh man, sorry to hear that. Yes, I am planning on going to the fun show. I should be there Wednesday through Friday. So uh, definitely hope to see some of you people down there. Uh, Lucky Duck, Harvey's Azure Blue. I know you guys are down in Florida. Hope to see you guys down there.
Just as a reminder, uh, Wednesday there is no auction, but there will be a dueling scopes in its time slot. And this time, the searchers, instead of just Tiny and I, we're going to include Kevin. So all 3 of us will be searching coins.
Yep, I'm getting in the mix.
So come out there and watch, talk with us, have a good time. Like I said, we do it just to enjoy it and get to meet y'all and talk with y'all. And so we're going to do it that night, even though it's Christmas. So the ones of you that are sitting around with nothing to do or have in-laws over and don't want to talk to them, come in there.
Yeah, So come
join
on
us.
by, loosen your belt, because I'm sure we'll all be stuffed.
Yeah.
Uh, Come on out and say hi. And yeah, we're going to be hanging out for about an hour. And yeah, we're going to be searching for Henning nickels, and we'll be searching for the double die reverse on the 39 Philadelphias.
And
So,
yes, there will be a Wednesday show. So
yep. So Wednesday
Tiny,
morning, we will still be here.
Talking with Tiny is going to happen at 11 a.m. Eastern time. So
Yep, over on Tiny Numismatics. And
you want to come
yeah,
by and see us that morning, we'll be here.
yeah, I don't need to be to my cousins until 2 o'clock. So,
And New Year's Day, give you a little head start on it, but New Year's night, we're going to have an auction because it's on a Wednesday too. So if you want the auction, the first auction of next year will be Wednesday night,
Wednesday,
January 1.
January 1st. Hey, where's Tiny? Tiny had to have an appointment in order to get his car emission test taken care of. He finally got the car. They finally got the car back, so now they have to get the car tested, so that it can be road legal for the next year. So they are getting the car checkout. The only time that they had in the next couple of weeks was today.
Well, you need to get you a good microscope. They're not that expensive, maybe. Get you a little USB scope like ours. We bought the metal stands to put our scopes on because they were better. Well, then I was having lighting problems, so I found one that was the shaft going up that the camera goes up on was a foot long, so I can get the whole coin in the picture if I want to now. I can run it way up, and it has two little LED lamps on each side that you can adjust, point where you want them, and it's called a Coolertron, Koolertron. Not that we're advertising for them, but that's what this thing is. It's a lot easier than doing a loop. I can't see through my loop that well.
No. So pretty much, yeah. Let me see here. So yeah, here's the microscope that is Mikey.
Okay, and mine is almost exactly the same, except I took that stand off and bought a stand.
Yeah, yeah, and I don't have this stand either. I couldn't stand that stand. But yeah, here's the
That's the
Coolertron
stand. That's what I've got.
that Bassman was talking about.
I bought the other one first, and the problem I had was that little suction cup back there
That's nothing
keeps
of a
coming
suction
off.
cup.
You try to adjust it, and you push the camera down and let go, and the thing springs back up, so you can't keep it adjusted where you want it. You can't get it real close to anything. You can take it out and hold it in your hand, but
yeah. So
I just
that
got a
doesn't
different
work.
host. I got a different stand and put mine on it.
So yeah, this is definitely an upgrade.
Yeah,
That
that's
is
what
well worth it.
Tiny and I
And
use
heck, in all
those.
honesty, I would just like to find that light, because it looks like it just clamps on.
It does. It just slips on there in the back, and it's
Hey,
it's
don't
got
mind me. I'm
a
shopping.
it's got a USB. It's got a USB port to power it.
Now, if
So
memory serves, didn't you say that there was a you can have the USB port where you can plug the microscope into the light and then the light goes into the computer?
yes, I have not done that yet, but it does have two ports on the back of it, and I didn't know it came with them when I first got it, and we had trouble finding out about the light. Period, because it doesn't really advertise it in the picture, in the things there. So we got one, and it works. Uh, the one thing I've had trouble with, or don't like that much, is the light turns up, but if you turn the power off to the scope, the light stays on.
Hmm.
So I'm hoping when I hook it up the right, with that other taking the scope through there, that when the power to the scope goes down, the power to the light will go off. So I'm hoping when I hook it up like that, it'll fix it, but I haven't fixed it yet.
Man, now you got me looking for that light. Man,
Yeah,
I get squirreled too easily.
there is a light that we found. It looks like a little box that sits on the table though.
Oh, well, we're falling further and further behind, man. We're 15 minutes behind on the text. Let's see who else we got in here. We got Mr. Bill Driscoll saying hello to everybody. Good to see you, man.
Oh,
Uh, and if I haven't said it at all lately, Merry Christmas, everybody.
yes.
Scott S. is asking, why are the 2020 proof sets so darn expensive? Hey, it was COVID year. Unfortunately, there's no other real explanation.
Probably a lot of people get started collecting then. That's about when I got started collecting, with COVID going on. What else could you do? You know,
Yeah, that plus the U.S. Mint that year ran out early in the distribution. I want to say they ran out in September, and they never made any more. So the supply just dried up, and they just let it be at that. So it's one of the lowest mintages of proof sets lately, and actually they've been going for even further down lately.
yeah.
Uh, but 2020 had that issue, so did 2022, and thankfully 2024 did not. But for some reason, it always seems like the even years they have some kind of a manufacturing thing where they stop early. I don't know. Call it my imagination. Yeah, 2020 low silver planchets. That's another one. Hey, Bad Giveaway, good morning. How about them Lions? Yes, sir. Now, I don't know who drew up that trick play, but you know what? There's some shenanigans going on there.
They've had a few good trick plays the last couple 3 weeks. They stick one in every once in a while.
Mm-hmm. But I mean, yeah, you have the quarterback acting like he's stumbling. You have another guy falling over.
Yeah,
And all of a sudden you straighten up and launch a touchdown. I mean,
they tried one. The guy faced the side, like they were trying to get the plays or something, and they all, were looking over to the sideline and everything. Well, the quarterback turned around and was just staring at the sideline, sideways to it, and they snapped the ball and everything. They got him because, and this was a rule I didn't know about, they have to be facing forward.
Mm.
Because he was facing the sideline, facing sideways, they didn't count it. And I don't see how that can be a rule if people in motion are running sideways.
Yeah, that makes no sense.
But they called made a big long gain on it. And they called it back because the man was facing the sideline.
Okay. Yeah, I don't pretend to know.
Nah.
So. But
As soon
I
as you
also
think
heard.
it'll change.
Oh yeah. But I mean, I also heard the Eagles lost. So I mean, now there's only there are only 12-2 teams now. So I mean, coming down to the wire, and both of those 12-2 teams are in the Central here.
Oh,
in the North. So go figure. Our division used to be like the worst out there, the worst.
Yeah.
And hey, who knows? Go figure. Yep. Bill Driscoll, go Lions. Yeah. Yeah, they keep culling the chickens whether they're sick or not. Yeah, bird flu out in the west, destroying entire farms. No eggs.
Yeah.
Man, that is rough. Try to sift through this. Wife and I went to self-checkout yesterday. We had like 20 items. All but 4 had to be scanned at least 4 times each. So tempting to just throw the groceries in the bag. That is ridiculous.
I've seen people that just scan, they'll hit a can and try to scan it and won't scan it. They just put it in the bag.
Yeah. And thing is, sometimes, the barcode is wrinkled. I had that issue the other day. I was over at Sam's Club.
Mm-hmm.
And the strap around the bananas was all crinkled where the barcode was. So couldn't wring it out.
Yeah. What did we get? We got 21 folks in here now.
Man.
That's doing good.
That's a scam. 4 tries before it scans food. Man.
I figured everybody'd be out looking for Tiny.
Yeah, no. I mean, it's like, where's Tiny? I mean, he's a big enough guy. Shouldn't be hard to see.
That picture I did with AI. It's about one of 50 trying to get a picture like that.
Mm.
AI doesn't like me. It tells me what it wants and won't give me what I want.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah.
Oh, and you describe it verbally, I mean, you can put all kinds of stuff in there and it will ignore it. Yeah, so.
No, it's amazing what AI can do, but you know what? You have to teach AI what to do.
Mm-hmm.
Is what it ends up being. So.
But I made it mad twice the other night, or 2 nights, and both nights I shut it down. It literally just gave up on me and quit.
Well, just make sure it doesn't go all Skynet on you, okay?
Yeah, I guess not. But it did. It literally just quit working. It locked up. It went to thinking, had a little thinking symbols up there, flapping around, and it
Pretty much,
wouldn't
you
come
got the
back.
circle of death,
Yeah,
right?
it wasn't coming back.
Kroger food, not Kroger's though. Uh,
Yeah,
and
nobody's food
fries.
is
Yeah.
really somebody's
Well,
food.
Fries is owned by Kroger.
Yeah.
Kroger owns a surprising number of the different chains out there.
Hmm.
So if you're going to like a Fred Meyer or something like that, it's actually a Kroger.
And then on top of that, most of the food is made by some company or something. It's not their food. So,
Well, I mean, you get to the point of it, and a lot of the food it's made by the same people that are making the name brand food. They're
right.
just a different label on it.
That's why I say they just stick Kroger on there and out the shelf it goes.
My Duddy is definitely footy. Yeah, you know what? I'm definitely in that footy category too, man.
Yeah. Well, Vinny G's got eggs.
I'm sorry.
So Vinny G down there came in, has eggs. Says we have eggs.
I'm not that far down, man.
Oh
I'm
man.
still at 11. I'm still at 11:22. I'm 20 minutes behind.
Yeah, I don't even have my time set on. I just follow the I
You're
follow
following
the
the
other.
current.
Yeah.
Let's hit the gas here and continue saying hello to folks. Hey, we got a Silva freak in the house. Saying Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to all. Good morning, sir. Uh, Not trying to bounce over anybody, but hey, we got Mr. Kevin Hawthorne here saying hello to the good folks from Lakeland, Florida. Man, hopefully you guys are staying warm. I know that once it hits the 70s down there, you guys break out the winter jackets. So,
Mm-hmm.
Vinny G, I've been called Tiny several times on another channel. Well, Vinny G, good to see you. Welcome.
Yeah, we just have one tiny here.
Yeah. Can't, I'm just skipping over trying to say hi. And I just missed somebody. So let me see. There you are. So hi y'all are. I'm so glad for me to see you. I guarantee we got a Silver Gator in the house. Hey, best man, it's your neighbor.
Well, close. Closer than some. Anyway.
Still good seeing everybody out there. And I'm sorry, I'm just scrolling over everybody right now, trying to. Up there, there's that announcement that
Yeah,
they have eggs
he
there.
has eggs.
So, yep, the egg crisis is definitely happening out west, apparently.
Coming shortly. Amy is asking Kevin to let her know how much grading is for Tiny's bicentennial set NGC.
Yep, pretty much, Amy. I average it out to be about $30 a coin when I send in for grading. That way, it gets me because I'm going to be dropping off all my for anybody that has grading that's going through me. Robert Pintoff, Yoke Fan, and Amy, if you're going to be doing this, pretty much I charge $30. That covers the grading charges and the shipping charge to get it back to me. Beyond that, I don't ship it to the grading service. What I do is when I go to the large shows, such as the fun show that I'm going to be at in 2 weeks. Wow. Fun going to the fun show. I drop them off there. That way we save part of the shipping. And we got Azure Blue in the house saying good morning to my stacking brothers and sisters. Just stopped by to say hi and wish everybody a healthy and happy holiday season at the gym. And it's so loud here. Man, I don't doubt it. Uh, 1,500 pages, got around a bit of the 100 pages. That's a big improvement. Silvergated, the bear's already in the cellar and will be in China. And watching that game yesterday, the bits that I was able to see, it was like, man, the difference. It was hard. It was hard to wrap my head around. I'm sorry, but yeah, the bear. Yeah, and Silvergator, I cannot agree more. Baseball season is just around the corner.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Pitchers and catchers are probably going to be checking in about a month, so can't wait for that. You know me, I'm a big baseball nut. Yeah, Amy, please let me know how much grading is for Tiny's bicentennial set. Amy, the set is actually going to go to PCGS because that is the service that Tiny requested because he likes that blue to white fade on the labels.
Right. Oh, it was another one there. Somebody asked you about grading. Oh, red silver.
Red silver, I have 3 sets of 21 Morgan and Peace. So it's 30 each lot. LOL.
And then he comes back down there. It says to be grading. So to finish that sentence, basically.
Trying to find it. I'm sorry. If you can point it out. Oh, to get graded.
Yeah, it's just right below it. It's just like it's finishing the sentence.
I believe it would be $30 per coin. Yes. That's what I normally charge. Because if I do it in bulk where I have 5 or more coins, it drives down the cost.
Mm-hmm.
And then if I have a lot more coins, it really drives down the cost.
Red Silver says he might get a hold of you then.
All right, sounds good, man. Scott S. Silver's down to 29 again. Well, at least it's down to 29.59, so that's actually up 10 cents over last week. So it's getting there. So how much is PCGS then? It's about the same. The grading services are really all about the same. So
yeah.
Silver Gata, you still a Cubbies fan? Absolutely. Hey, I finally got to go to a Cubs game this year, so I was happy to finally make it to Wrigley.
Mm-hmm.
But finally made it down to the bottom of the list, and just in time for 10 minutes to go. Oh man, pretty good. Look at the gold to silver or gold to platinum ratios. Either way, gold is overvalued or silver and platinum are incredibly underpriced. Yes. The ratio's what, like 80 to 1 right now? I mean, it's something ridiculous. It's actually been a while since I've taken a look at that. Let's take a quick look. Ah, fine bullion prices. So yeah, 88 to 1. So I mean, yeah, that's running away. I mean, we used to have what, 60 to 1? That used to be the standard. And yeah, 88 to 1, almost 90 to 1. Yeah, that's a little out of hand at the moment. Ah, Wrigley is the best stadium to see a game, but you pay through the nose for tickets. Yes, yes, you do. And then everything else around there, you pay through the nose for too. So, but you know what? I finally got to enjoy a game there. So I was glad to do that. Need to try to get to Fenway before they close that historic park. Hopefully that's none too soon. Yeah, but if you like baseball, Wrigley
Kenny
is a
G's
bucket
My
list.
gold
Yeah,
is almost free.
you dig it out of the ground, man.
Yeah. It's
Uh,
almost free unless you're out there in that 110, in the shade and trying to pan for gold.
oh yeah, I mean, well, hey, you're there by the river. I mean, if you're digging it up, yeah,
Yeah.
I can get 2 or maybe 3 Reds tickets for the price of 1 Wrigley ticket. I have been to Great American Ballpark, and yeah, it was a good experience there, and it was far more cost effective getting tickets for there than Wrigley. I do have to agree with you. But then again, I have Comerica Park here up in Detroit, and I love the stadium. Uh, it's also pretty expensive in
Yeah.
comparison to the other ones I've been to. I've been to Progressive Field, which Cleveland, and then Great American Ballpark, and I hate calling it guaranteed rate park. Is that what Wrigley is? I'm sorry. Is that what Comiskey's called now? Guaranteed rate field or something like that? Yeah, south side of Chicago. Yeah.
Yeah.
Never gets that hot where I go.
Yeah, that's good. I wouldn't mind trying to go digging for gold sometime, but I just never have.
It was Guaranteed Rate Park. Now they changed their name again. Man, I can't keep up with this. What's up with these teams? I swear. They're changing sponsors faster than they're changing their pitcher. And yes, Bassman is reminding us that Wednesday night, instead of an auction, we are going to be doing Dueling Scopes, Christmas edition. And this time, we're doing it with 3 searchers, not just 2, because I'm going to be joining in with the fun this time. And we're going to be searching some nickel rolls of 1939 Philadelphia's. Searching out some Henning nickels and some double dies. So hopefully, knock on wood, hope really hard, we might be able to find something. That's going to be 6 o'clock on Christmas night here on Coins Making Sense. So come on out, relax. When you're done conversing with your family, come and join our family.
Yep. We'll have fun one way or another.
Oh yeah.
'Cause I know those coins probably got machine doubling on them, and I will find them.
Oh yeah, it's all going to be post-mint damage.
Yeah, post-mint damage and machine doubling.
Yeah, Red Silver knows that MO. Yeah, it just don't burst Bassman's bubble with machine doubling.
Yeah,
No. I mean, hey, it's not all machine doubling.
it'd be like that. Might be like that. What were those 2021?
Yeah, you might get that die crack again.
Get a guy. Yeah, Kentucky die crack. The ones with
Yep.
die cracks. Got a. I got half. Tiny had half, and I had 28 in mine, and he had pretty close to that in his. So, and it was an error that nobody'd seen or hadn't been talking about it because it's
Coin stuff I like. When I lived in North Bay, San Francisco area, loved taking the ferry to Oracle Park. They land right at the stadium. Great ride across the bay. Nice. Well,
I
you're right
went
there at
to
McCovey Cove there. So,
yeah. What was it? Candlestick? Was that the name of the
yeah, that was their old park. Yeah.
old park? I've been there once. I went to a game there. My neighbor was going to take her grandson and couldn't go, and so she gave me the ticket to take him,
Nice.
and got to watch the Cardinals play the Giants.
Cool. Scott S. So, why is the S Proof Eagle a hot coin? Mintage is extremely low. Think price will go up in later years? It's definitely a possibility. Just really matters on how low the mintage is. I mean, it's not going to be 30,000 like it is with the big rarities. But I mean, it's like what, 110,000? So I mean, it's definitely on the low end of a regular proof strike. So it might have a little bit of extra value, but I don't know how bonkers it's going to go. Unless there's another big huge boom in coin collecting and it drives more people into collecting the Eagles, that's when it will start to skyrocket again. Because otherwise, right now, yeah, we're seeing $65, $70 that wholesalers are paying for proof Eagles, and yeah, that's not lining up with the $105 or the $95 that the mint's charging us.
Yeah.
Does the 1939 Jefferson have much in rotated dies? Not that I'm aware of, but rotated dies really cut its way down after the 1870s. So
Mm-hmm.
most rotated dies now are either big time errors or they are manufactured errors, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, the
Shenanigans.
1833 with a 45-degree offset is not unusual, whereas nowadays it would be.
Oh, yeah. Well, the thing is, nowadays, those dies are locked in there, so
Yeah,
it's hard for them to rotate around. Whereas
right.
screw press era, it wasn't uncommon.
Yeah. You would have thought that would have been an important thing to get the coin sides to line up, but they didn't fix it right away, apparently.
Grew up in the shadow of Wrigley, walked to the field and got free tickets for each game back in the day, lifting up seats for the sweepers to clean the park after the game. Nice. Now, I've heard stories like that about old Briggs Stadium. My grandpa used to do similar, cleaning up Coke bottles up from underneath the bleachers. That was like in the 30s. So that wasn't yesterday.
I wonder if Home Depot would let me get in there with my metal detector. They say there's sand. The Home Depot sand has gold in it.
Yeah, I've seen more than one video where people are hunting the sand that's at those places, and yeah, they're getting some flakes out of it.
Yeah. Yeah, my aunt had a little bottle with 3 little flakes in it. A little uh, test tube looking bottle. It was real small, but it had water in it and had 3 little flakes of gold floating around in there.
Oh, but yeah, man, it is noon already. I swear, where does it go?
Yeah.
And and here, me and Bassman in the green room, we were worried that we weren't going to have anything to talk about.
Right.
Or at least I was. So hey, I do have to get going because I need to run some errands before I have to be back for my afternoon meetings for the 9 to 5. Because yes, I still have to do all that stuff. But hey, so good seeing everybody. So Bassman,
I'm going to see y'all Wednesday morning. We will have the show, the Talking with Tiny, at 11 Eastern. And then we will have the Dueling Scopes show at 6 p.m. that evening. So y'all come back to both of them. Till then, I'm wishing I was fishing. Bye.
hey, thank you, Bassman. Thank you for joining me on this. I mean, we're out here searching for Tiny, and we don't have a clue. So, but I want to thank each and every one of you for coming on out here. Thank you for hitting that thumbs up, showing the likey. We gotta show YouTube who's boss. We will be back on Christmas morning. So after you've opened up your presents and drink your eggnog, we'll come on over and enjoy a chat with your fam before you go visit your other family. And then later that night, we'll have the coin search here on Coins Making Sense at 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific. So for now, I want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas, and for our non-Catholics, a Happy Holiday, because actually, Happy Hanukkah, because Hanukkah starts Wednesday as well. So hey. So happy holidays to everybody if I don't see you on Wednesday. For now, I'm Kevin from Coins Making Sense, your spot for the dissemination of information to the numismatic nation. Thank you very much, everybody, and you have yourself a great day. Bye.